Okay, so hey guys, this is a trade review for the 12th of 12th of June, I believe. Yep, 12th of June. Okay, so 12th of June is the Friday, and for this day, I just opened up my charts. Then I saw a trade idea. Oh, never mind. Back to the real thing. Fuck. Okay, so yeah, admittedly, I want to go long here. Aim for a 1 hour high here. But you know what? Fuck it. Okay, so let's go to the daily chart first. Okay, so daily chart, yeah, this is just the demo account, you can see. But look at daily chart, you can see what Friday did. Friday did this immediate rebalance on this candle. Immediate rebalance right here on Wednesday daily high, then move up. Then as of today, we gap above this CB. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing for draw up to here. Okay, so right here, this when I was trading this day, I was almost sitting during London until like pre-market quite long. Okay, but I saw this. So now reviewing, saw this immediate rebalance. So when see this immediate rebalance, you want to see price go higher. Okay, higher and then reach for this old daily high. So let's check out when it did that immediate rebalance. So okay, take note of this red line, and then I'll drop to a 1 hour chart. New week opening gap. Messy, huh? I also think it's messy. Okay, right here. So on this candle, 9 a.m. shoots lower, did that immediate rebalance. So during AM session, it wants to move higher. Okay, but you can see we did expand the higher on this candle during 10 a.m. Then it was really choppy right here, and then boom, move up. Okay, so right here, Friday, just check out Friday price action for. Okay, so for this day, admittedly, okay, so for this day, admittedly, I was forcing my buyers of lower price because as I want to see lower price, for this day. So you can see, okay, 9:30 a.m. we went lower. Look at this daily O high. So I was forcing my buyers. So daily O high, when daily O high supported it, then I also saw it as like when I review, right, when I suddenly see it's like there's immediate rebalance on that old daily high. So immediate rebalance on the old daily high, which lower, could not break any lower. At 9:30 already, we've been sinking lower. And then pre-market, Friday move lower, then we went higher, higher, higher. Never once we break lower. Okay, so when 9 a.m. pre-market, we held here, we did take out a 50-minute buy side consolidated right here, and it has an old daily high right here, come up, shoot all the way lower. Then at this point, what, all the buy sides are still intact, but I was seeing for low price. I'm thinking that, oh, price is rejecting off here. Okay, but no, it did not. So right here is the 15 minutes BC. It's a 1 minute. You'll see it's a 15-minute one. Okay, so it's a balanced price range. Price close above it, went down. Then we do have a fair value gap. So fair value gap, this can be a fair value gap trade. Okay, like that. Still quite big risk. Actually, 36 points is okay. So 36 points, expect this. You want to see this kind of expansion higher. This is nice. So we have a good displacement up. When price displays up like that, stop loss will be shifted right here, risk free. Okay, so this is the silver bullet. So, but I did not trust it. Okay, but at this point, you want to see price use this first fair gap and move higher. So balance right here, we went up, then we couldn't sink lower, went up again. Right here is that current dealing range, enters a discount, and then continues moving higher. So here is a 36 point stop loss, not bad. And using the two fair gap rule, and you want to see this lift open, boom, we got the expansion right here at 10 a.m. and then continue moving higher all the way up to here. Okay, but you know what? Because it was really messy for this day, 9:30. That's it. That's it. So right here and to right here, that's 146 points stop. So 146 points offered. That would be nice. And that's it. Okay. So you just pay the trader and that's it. It's Friday. Ugly price. Okay, there's a lot of factor to take profit here, and we have that opening range gap. You can see the purple line. So yeah, I've seen both sides. Okay, but at this point, you can see immediate rebalance was supported, but then deep retracement comes down during 10:30. Okay, 10:30 a.m. we reach back to this 1 hour CB, and then you can see price rejected off this. Okay, this 1 minute CB 10:30 offered. You could just trade this. So around like 10:35 a.m. trade like that. You can see it weak all the way up here, but then it sank lower. It then price sinks all the way down to what? Aim for where? Here there's a nice PC. So let's change all this color. So it was basically going up and down. So this is 10:35 a.m. short. So 10:30 ICT always say 10:30 will always offers a discount. Okay, so here to here that would be 126 points or so. You want to see expansion pass here, and then we expanded lower, offered right on this candle 10:43 a.m. So you can see this was like two ways. Okay, so first we get up, then this will have been the throat stop loss. Okay, so that's why two ways. Okay, so basically sink all the way lower, then during 10:50 a.m. boom, shoots all the way up after returning into this first fair gap. Okay, so actually the first fair gap was this small one here. Okay, this was just an inversion fair gap. You can see it's holding the bodies, and then we got this. Okay, then this is actually the inversion fair gap. Why I was seeing it as a first fair gap? Because I was seeing for lower price, remember. You can see 10:50 a.m. retraces back all the way to the first fair gap, all the way. Then 50 retraces away all the way to the first fair gap. Here we have an implied fair gap. You can trade based on that. Like right here, stop loss will be where? Stop loss will be right below this candle. Also a 34 handle stop loss. So you can just go long right here. Go long right here. Boom. Shoots up. Okay, so yeah. Let's go into journal these up first. Then we continue with our review. Very fast one, don't worry. Yeah, I need to work again today. Oh, 9 by 9. I need to get off by 9. So for this whole day, I would say that I've been sitting in front of the charts for damn long. Okay, let me show you just the recording. 50 minutes, 50 minutes, like 1 hour plus already. Okay, then 5 minutes, then 27 minutes. Okay, so basically I took like I think 3 trades for this day only. Okay, so this was the first trade that I saw. Okay, I'm seeing for price to draw lower, remember. Actually at this point, right, it's 2:50 a.m. So just play it. So because yesterday PM session we have already big drop lower, that's what I was seeing for lower price. And that's the opening range, the midnight opening range gap, and we are at the midnight opening gap now, and we are at a daily BC also. So I did not trust this CB, okay, because we just taken out this sell sides. But it's also confirmation. You can see sell sides taken, then we what? We consolidated right here. So now we want to see this CB. Does it act as a, does it want to move lower? So watch this CB, bodies tell the story, okay? So now you can see price started rejecting off this, and then we already expanded below the opening gap. I want to see price expand past the CE of the midnight opening gap. So on 15 minutes, we roll over like that. Oh, sorry. So this was the 15 minutes. This was the midnight opening gap. Okay. So midnight opening gap, breakaway. So I'm seeing this as breakaway gap. So I'm seeing for real expansion lower. Yeah, this is, I think this is the daily BC levels. Okay. Definitely is the daily BC levels. Okay, I'm not in a rush to trade. The risk wise, it's looking okay, but when price do this kind of retracement and this kind of movement, we did respected this. I'm okay to miss this trade and still 50 and macro. Generally, when price do this, I want to see price retrace to a discount first, the premium first. Then only I will trade. Okay. So with this retracement, I was waiting for price to enter a premium. Then I draw out here, right there. I'm waiting, and I sold right there. I sold right there. Stop loss allowing at this intermittent high. Okay, initial take profit 15 minutes BC high, but I was waiting. Okay, I still want to see how price react. I want to see price do big expansion lower now. It can do a stop rate, no problem. That's why my stop loss is allowing everything, allowing movement. Okay, right there, when price do that, I want to see this kind of rejection. I want to see a wick like that, not close above it. Okay, so now you can see this low, right? It initially it did help price, but went up, it closed lower. But then at this point it started rejecting. Bodies are staying below it, and then boom, it uses it. Okay, so at this point it could have been a trade expecting this to be used to move lower. Why? Because here already we tried to move higher, but it only entered this CB. So you can see this to stay intact already. So that could have been a trade by itself. Okay. So at this point, I want to see this. I did Taiwan. Can we keep this high safe, right? Okay. So my stop loss should be should reduce to here. But I'm thinking I'm just going to allow price more. But now I see expansion lower. So at this point, I should have thrown my stop loss here to reduce risk. But overall, the risk is good. Okay. So that is why I want to see expansion lower, and below here is the 15 minutes BC. Okay. So you can see this 15 minutes BC, I was seeing it to act as an inversion fair gap and send price lower. And then what I had in my mind was this was the point I need to see price expand below it if we are going to go lower. So okay. So see this week, see this feed 15 minutes BC up 25%, then we expanded past the 15 BC CE. That was my confirmation that okay, we are going lower. That's why I considered to hold for the price. That I was thinking that okay, we can move lower on to something on the daily chart. Okay. Okay, this is the old 50-minute high I was showing at the order block just now. Yeah, it's risk free trade already. So at this point, it's always healthy to have a retracement. It's normal for it to do it. Okay, but I'm seeing this 15 minutes BC. Okay, I'm looking at it to act as an inversion fair gap. So what? So I want to see price the body stay below 15 minutes BCC right here. So it's 29289. Okay, that was the point. It was sensitive there, so it was okay to hold the price. But remember, it's like second stage of distribution. Okay, when price move like that, it should start sinking lower the next move. And ES was doing. You can see Nasdaq did not reach fully for that yet the CB, but you can see ES already sink. It entered fully, so I'm expecting ES to drop lower first. So if ES drop lower, the Nasdaq can continue dropping lower also. So that expansion past this 15 minutes BC, that was me confirmation of me that we can go lower on the day to something on the daily chart. You can see what I outlined. This is the daily O high, but I was seeing more. Okay, I was seeing more to it. Why my stop loss here, right? Why my take profit is there? So the reason is I was seeing for price daily O high right here. I was seeing for price to really retrace all the way down to this Tuesday low. So I was thinking to take this low as a target, 283 low, 28370.6. Okay, so I'm thinking that hold on. Yeah, I will have shifted my take profit even lower here. Yep, right here you can see. Do we expand below? So my stop loss is there at a correct place. Okay, so just going to see whether it pains out or not now. But ideally, what my thought should be, if we went above it, we don't leave this open and we expand past it, I will get stopped out. You can see with this expansion higher, if it close above, that will be troublesome. Okay, I then that should signal to me time to close the trade. But it was a potential profit, then it retraced up and stopped me out. And it's the London session. I was thinking that London session is going to paint out everything, okay, which is not realistic at all. But lessons learned. Okay, so at this point, it's a now or never, but not now or never. With this kind of closing above, that's it. Price is saying that I want to go higher already. And with this showing and it go up, I should have closed my trade already. Okay. Yeah, so because I was looking at the P&L, oh, I can allow for deeper retracement, but it is what it is. Okay, with this thing lower, it had to really expand past already. So my stop loss must shift to right here now. Stop loss should have been shifted right here. Okay, new day opening up. Okay, can see when we close above it, that's it. We are dead. But I'm seeing 15-minute BC, CE as the last draw, the last defense right here, 15-minute BCC. At this point, it should have continued seeking lower. So stop loss shift up to here. Stop loss should have moved up to here. No more, no more. It has to move up to here. It has to start shooting lower. We have already did a buy side spread. No more moving higher. And boom, it just stopped me out. I don't know it did sink lower once more or not, but I think it just went and stopped me. Okay, you can see when it did like that, it should not support off this CB already. But I was thinking that, but you see when it expanded lower here, stop loss shift to here, it has to disrespect everything right here already. It cannot show support here. No, 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 it cannot retrace to okay. Okay, see now I'm seeing all the thing that I should do, right? It should not, okay. It should just touch there and then start sinking lower. 5 minutes already close above this CB. That is a retracement enough already. So my stop loss should be shifted right here. It should have continued expanding lower now. Yes, right here. It should have just expanded lower. You can see? It's not. My stop loss should be true up here right now. Boom. When you do this, right, that's a sign already. Like when here 15-minute BC low starts, 15-minute BCB high here, it close. When it starts closing above here, get out of the trade. And if this expansion higher, just get out of the trade. Boom, stop me out. No problem. Stop me out with a profit. Okay, then okay, yeah, then I just waited, okay. You can see I just waited. No trades was taken. Then I was just seeing price all the way. Then it started marching higher. Then because I just thought, this London session, buy side started supporting price, not forcing my buyers, just looking at price. With this movement higher, right, boom, which you can see holy fuck that big shot up. That's basically manipulation. You can see how fast it moved. It moved like 40 points in one candle, and that I decided to wait. I just wait. I wait all the way to it started moving higher. I just waited. I waited all the way. So then I just did some reviews. So I was saying that we short lah. Yeah, I was saying that short, that short right here. Just some reviews right here. Nothing important. Okay. Now, right here we expanded past. We get back to midnight opening strategy and then we expanded past it. Okay. So I was thinking use the midnight opening gap and move higher. Here I went long. Stop loss is just based on this because I want to see price move up. Okay, at this point, because you can see we got a lot of BCs here, we got a lot of buy sides here, and we expanded up here. I'm thinking price does not want to keep all this safe. That was what I was thinking. Then on the daily chart, we have this. So I'm thinking price to use those levels to move higher. Okay. So I'm seeing the daily week CE, which is this red line. This red line CE. I'm gonna see we expanded past it, right? So I want to see price use it and move higher. So does it support of the daily week CE? And do we have expansion past that midnight opening gap? Do we expand past here? But actually it wasn't a nice trade to go long also. Okay. Because everyone then I thought to myself, everyone chase longs already now. With this expansion higher, everyone chase longs. And it can very well, not move fast here. So because Tuesday made the high of the week, and then because yesterday, so Tuesday made the high of the week, and there wasn't CPI on that day, then we sank lower. Then Friday, yeah, it's easier to show the chart. So you can see Tuesday made the high of the week right here. So the week ends at here. Okay, Tuesday made the high of the week, sinks lower. We did clear out all the buy sides, all the sell sides. Sorry, so we cleared all the sell sides. But Tuesday we didn't have news, so there wasn't really much manipulation. It's just a straight lower. Okay, so I was thinking at this point, yes, initially I thought that Tuesday to be a long term high and continue sinking lower to all these levels. Okay, but then Wednesday did not clear Tuesday. So with Wednesday sink lower, it did not clear here, supported. Then Friday, then this is Thursday, we shot up already. So initially I was thinking that it's engineering liquidity here. Yeah, indeed it is. But then later I thought to myself, that's why it's just two sides. Friday I wanted to see price just sink lower, but it didn't. Instead it went higher. So it was actually wanting to clear up what Tuesday high, and I should wait for more information during AM session. AM session is when price will do the last move. Okay. So at this point, this CB should move higher. Yeah, so I just thought that, I was expecting all the trades to become a dragon when it's not a dragon, it's just a dog, you know. We look, see all this chop. Yeah. Look at the chop, look at how ugly it is. Just close the trade, man. And this CB right here, look how ugly it is. So it based on price, it is very possible for it to sink lower into the 5 minute BC high. Very possible. So definitely this trade I should just close it. At this point you see, it's just back and forth, and it just stopped me out. Yeah, I'm already stopped out. Okay. Then next trade. This is the next trade. Okay, I was looking at this low when price already graded all the way lower, right? So we should move lower, right? Okay, then we got immediate rebalance here, right? Okay, so I traded based on it. Immediate rebalance. So just want to see price move to this low only, and that's it. But all these kind of trades generally it should happen now or never. So stop loss have to be real tight. So at this point you should have seen the word. That's why you can see my stop loss throw all the way here. So yeah, this is a good stop loss placement. And right here we got rejection block, and this was my concern also. You can see price was supporting off it. That's why I say now or never. And it became never. Okay. So yeah, it was okay. That's why I closed my trade manually, and it's just well many losses. And then I look at my losses. It's okay. Yeah, I lost like 271. Lost almost for this week is a losing week lah. Okay, then this is the next trade. Okay, because you can see price expanded up again after going so low. So this one is after I decided to stop. I went and do some Wim Hof breathing and just chill, just relax. Because I've been sitting in front of the charts for like two hours. I didn't do that before, but it was my rest day. So when I think that I saw opportunities. I think that I can see where market is drawing to. I never wrecked myself, but I just thought to myself after those few trades, right, it was enough. I should recalibrate. Then when I opened back the charts, I saw this. Then this was the realization that I was expecting all the trades that I entered to be big trades. No, when in it's maybe it's not the condition to do. It is Friday. It is the last day of the week, and it is CPI week. So price was actually moving back and forth a lot, and I don't need to trade every single day. That's what I thought to myself. I was thinking that I want every trade to be a winning trade. It's not realistic, right? Okay, so right here, I decided to just tell myself, just practice to manage losses only and focus on the price action. Like when all these price have all these movements, right? I'm quite uncomfortable taking on these trades because of the fear of losing. But you can see at this point, when we are moving up, down close candles should support price. Okay, so what I did, I just trade based on the down close candle. You can see the risk is really small. So if the risk allows, just go for the trade. So it's just 11 point stop loss. I just traded like that. I don't care. I just put the stop loss. Okay, boom, we break lower. I was expecting that also. If it break lower, I'm going to trade based on this BC, but I want to see expansion higher. We have this down close candle supporting price also. Okay, but at this point, I want to see expansion higher. Expansion higher required. After expansion higher, I'm going to throw my stop loss. Yes, right, like that. Risk decrease, just like that. And just wait, does it expand higher? Not going to pull my stick profit any higher anymore. I'm not going to, you can go higher, I don't care. Okay. And it did pay me um 44 points. Good enough. So overall, this whole day, back and forth. Then after that, I never trade AD, okay. After that, never trade AD. After that, you can see this is the, I did record the AM session, but I'm not gonna put inside here. Yeah, so that's it for this trade review. I decided to tell myself AM session stop, no need to trade. Today is not the day to trade, and in fact AM session was really ugly, really ugly. Besides that, for that trade that I show you guys in front, that during the review. Yeah, and I don't need everyday trading. I just need low risk trades that pan out beautifully. That's it. Just manage all the loss. So see you guys in the next one.